Hello and welcome to this video where I take you on a journey from the concept of a product to the finished 3D printed product. Right here you can see what I have created. My co-sleeper was too low, and that's a problem because then you can't roll your baby into the bed. No, please don't roll your baby into a co-sleeper, just place them gently in the co-sleeper. But it helps if it's level with your own bed. So, after taking some measurements, we jump right into Fusion 360. And as always, you start by creating a sketch. I think the quickest way to design the product I have in mind, which is just a long hollow column with a platform for the co-sleeper leg to rest on, is to create a path for a profile to follow. The path is simply the outline of your dimensions, the width and the length of the legs, and the profile is just a rectangular wall profile, which you see me sketch out here, which will be 17 centimeters by 5 millimeters. Yeah. So, that is the sketch. Here you can see the sweep function. You select the profile first, and then the edges of the sketch with the width and the length. And voila! You have your hollow column. So, that isn't the finished product just yet, because you need a place for the leg to rest on. So you take the original sketch and then you extrude it. And then you can start adding your fillets, basically. Fillets. Fillets. They're not fillets, they're fillets. But is it a fillet mignon? No, it's a filet mignon. But this is a fillet. And you should add them on all the straight edges of your product. It provides strength, a little bit of comfort while holding the product, and yeah, that's it. Just add a fillet. Here I have selected the cross-section analysis, which in this case serves no other purpose than to inspect what has been created. On the top you can see the small hollowed out space where the co-sleeper leg will be inserted, and the product looks absolutely fine by me. So off to the bamboo. You just saw me slice it, and I have added some supports for the floating surface inside the leg, and right here I'm questioning whether or not my printer is capable of bridging these gaps. On larger prints, it's never a good idea to just roll the dice, so here I'm creating a test piece. I'm just cutting off most of the product to keep a small piece that's not a big waste of plastic and time. And now it's time for testing. If you caught that I'm not using the test piece I just sliced up, kudos, you're pretty sharp. Turns out my decision to create this test piece was also pretty sharp, as it does in fact not fit the co-sleeper. But luckily the design in Fusion 360 can be easily adjusted. All that's needed to adjust is going back to the sketch and adding 1 millimeter and the entire design should reshape itself to accommodate your change. A quick check with the measuring tool and it looks great. So let's create another test piece. So the test piece passed this time around. However, I still decided to change the design. I'm adding a little bit more depth so that the leg sits a little deeper, just to make it a little more sturdy. Right here you can see that I'm moving the profile sketch because I lengthened it and the length was added on the wrong side of the product. So I'm just moving it the appropriate amount here. Some quick checks with the measuring tool again to see if the total distance from the ground is the appropriate amount and if I actually increased the depth. I'm getting ready to print the final product. Just making sure everything is in order before I slice it and send it to the printer once again. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. I hope you subscribe and maybe even leave a comment to let me know your thoughts. Okay, bye.